What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee from Champions Chat, and just when you thought Willam Regal couldn't hit any harder, they go and do something like this and totally buff him up again. So this is Willam Regal with ZM Punk as the coach. Yellow gems do 30% at 6 gold. This is my CC account. This isn't the candy store version that every 6 gold. That would be 40%, so we'll get another 10% damage, plus multiplied gems do 60% more damage. So I know Willam Regal's a very whaley character, so if you clicked on this video and you're like, oh, he's not reachable, I get that. This video isn't for everybody. We do try to be as accessible as possible with what we have access to now, but some people do have this guy. In fact, some people have him with some gears. So for example, on my roster, I've got him with 1 gear. This is the CC account, so it has both. But with 1 gear, you don't need any MP trainers. With 2 gears, you also basically get a free Sherry Martel on there in addition too. So I get this is a whaley thing, but if you got him, you'll want to see it. So there it is. Standard moveset that we all run with him, the Regalplex 6 MP green, deal damage, choose gems to make into pyro, that's going to get buffed, which modify all gems above it into yellow, that goes on the bottom row. The Regal Cutter 6 MP purple, deal damage, and choose, it'll buff it up. Pyro gems to modify all gems above it into multiply of strength 7, and then the Tiger Bomb, deal damage, choose 7 gems to make yellow. On your entourage, you want Maxine, that is the most important piece of him right here, and CM Punk. Anything else is gravy. Anything else beyond this is just gravy, right? This is with gear. Sherry, I can run it a second time without Sherry just so you can see if you don't have her. But Willie is pretty whaley, Willie the Whaley, and so is Sherry. But then I also just put the free zombie Chelsea on here because she also gives you 60% more multiply gem damage. You could also run, not zombie Bret Hart, but the regular Bret Hart, the striker version, where you would get 35% multiply gem and 35% to yellow. So actually kind of balances out, maybe even better, but given a little concession here just to see it. So we'll run him a couple different ways. You know the drill. You need the Piper plate on him. Whenever you make 4 or more pyro gems, increase all of your gem damage by 100 and your yellow gem damage by 500. And with Mrs. not Chelsea Green, with Maxine Dupree, we're going to be able to buff that easily twice. Then you've got the Nightmare plate. Whenever you make multiply gems, increase your yellow gem damage by another 100%. Willam Regal is insane, guys. We are 6 silver. We're going to go up against Zombie Sami Zayn, who's 6 gold. He will not survive. Not even a little bit. The only weakness Willam Regal has would be something like this right here, where on the 3rd row you've got a match. Luckily, it's off to one side. If it's in the middle, you are screwed. But other than that, there is no stopping Willam Regal. There ain't no stopping him. No, not even. Sole Purpose Radio. All right. So we're going to make the all bottom row into the gems that make the yellow gems. And then we're going to make the 2nd row into the gems that make the multiplied gems. Like so, like so, like so. Then you're going to make this yellow match where you do 2 4 breaks. You do not want to make a wild card. You just want it to make 2 row breaks and call it good. And that damage right there, 15 times on the multiplied gems, 275 million, so an easy 500 million at gold. Easy 500 million. So that's it. That is Willam Regal with ZM Punk. As I like to say on the podcast, it's basically like taking a nuclear warhead to kill an ant. That's what it feels like anytime you run Willam Regal with all these tricks, all these whaley builds. Whaley Willie here is in freaking sane, no matter what you do. But anyways, yeah. So otherwise on the entourage, if you were to swap out for Seth, you're actually going to lose a little bit of damage if you do Seth compared to her. You could run Bret Hart. That would be the other one. I don't think we've got him on the previous filter here, so it'll take me a second to find him. But if you know Bret Hart, if you know William Regal, if you've got William Regal, and if you've got one gear, even without a gear, you can still make some things happen. But you need one gear, or instead of running Maxine, you run Tama Tonga, and that works now too, which did not before. So, that's nice. That's nice. He's got some great builds. So this one, basically, there we go. She wasn't giving you any color on the yellow, but she was giving you 60% on the multi. This is 35% on multi, 35% on yellow. So technically it's 10% harder. But again, 10% of a nuclear warhead, is that what you're going off of? Like, do you need this? Not really. But I do love seeing the damage output, so might as well. Ooh, this does give us a good insight example, though, because we need one yellow gem on one of the two bottom rows. Just one yellow gem, and we don't have that. So actually, this is going to be deceptively less hard-hitting because we can only make one row break out of this. We can't break the whole thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3. But look, that's all we can do. Still, even not doing it right, it's still going to be insane. Not near, though. 131. I mean, when you miss that, that is, 260 million hit. Nothing to sneeze at. But you get the idea. That's William Regal with ZM Punk training. It's just continually inching his abilities farther and farther into the 7-star platinum meta. That's all it is. That's it for this one. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Do you like these whale build videos? I know they're a little more rare. Try not to do too much with them, but do you like them? Question mark. Let me know in the comments section. Then like the video, subscribe to Champions Chat, and be sure to send this to your friend or faction mate. And hopefully it helps them. We try to be helpful. We're here for you. Let me know. See you on the next one. Bye.